And we're back on Control 99.4 FM. You're listening to The Orange Hour with Dan. We're just going to lead some discussion today on a few issues that we're facing in society. This is particularly focusing on education. So, so apparently there is some kind of a digital divide happening in our education at the moment. Um, I guess students may be focusing more on their devices than on their brains, and this is not the way to learn. So let's just delve into this. The argument against it, against the divide, is that providing devices and internet access can be too costly and it can be logistically difficult, especially in rural or poorer areas. I mean, we can't all afford the best equipment, right? Simply giving access to tech isn't enough. Teachers and students also need training to use this effectively. And I know for a fact that in my generation, I'm a millennial, right? We all know how to use the internet, but we don't rely on it so much as the later generations. I think a lot of the teachers, maybe Generation X or Boomers, and maybe they don't really hold the technology in the same way that we do. So it's appropriate to actually get them up to speed. Over reliance on technology might reduce face-to-face interaction and social skills development, and we all know that time spent with face-to-face is better than looking at a screen for 24 hours a day, etc., etc., etc. And some argue that resources could be better spent on basic needs like food and sanitation before tech. I mean, I guess there's an argument for every dollar spent, but let's not go there. And arguments for it, I mean, because we need to offer a balanced opinion. Equal access to technology is essential in today's digital world. Students without internet or devices fall behind, and this is true. Everyone needs a smart device at the end of the day. Digital skills are increasingly crucial for future jobs, so bridging the gap promotes economic and social equality, and this is very true. One of the measures of success, if you're speaking to let's say a capitalist or someone who follows business and understands these kinds of things. Our standard of living is actually a measure of economic success in a sense. So bridging the gap with our devices and technology can actually increase our prosperity. During the COVID-19 pandemic, remote learning exposed how lack of tech access can drastically impact education continuity. So, like, we all know that things changed when these restrictions came in place about our movement, and I guess we had to learn how to learn how to use these tools, and now we all know how, and it's a blessing in disguise. And governments, the last argument for using more devices, governments and schools investing in infrastructure can help level the playing field for disadvantaged students. So that's just one topic that we can cover today. I'll try to come up with a few more ones in the meantime, and otherwise, here's some more music. You're listening to Radio Control 99.4.